Good evening. Welcome back to some more Stationeers. Today, I'm going to set out to actually hook up all the power that I intended to yesterday. And I got distracted because we have low power. Wait for everything to load in here. Jeez. Load in, load in, load in, load in. Okay. Alrighty. Well, having frame bursts here. Hang on. Well, hopefully those even out. So my computer's trying to find its temperature equilibrium. Kind of wish that the the CPU throttling stuff when your computer gets hot was like a little bit less abrupt, because it goes from it's like clocking in at 4 gigahertz and it goes down to like 800 megahertz. It's like, could you make a smaller jump, please? I'm sure that the game would appreciate that a little bit more. So we'll see. See if it evens out here and give it a bit. So the yep, this is all the stuff I need here. I don't know about the large station batteries. I should make some of those. Battery large? That's battery large, yeah, that's it. Gold and steel. Steel's easy. No, that's not steel, that's gold. Or not gold, that's charcoal. And gold. What do I got here? Let's check that in. Safe! Doesn't take much pressure. Really? One. Alright. I guess while I wait for this to process, I'm going to see if I can get this stupid thing to stop acting up. Throttled back the maximum CPU so it's a little closer to the minimum. Also trying to reduce the temperature. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, ready to go. Well, that didn't do much. 600. There we go. Pow! Right in the kisser. This is going to be a big dump. How much? 9. I'm actually going to run out of copper. No, not. Liquid pipes and stuff can go here for now. Do that. I can throw that back here. Sheets and stuff and sheets. There we go. I still got more pipes. Stupid. That's going to take a while, but I can get... let's grab more steel sheets. Do I have any more pre-made, or do I need to make some? Okay. Steel sheets. There's a... I'll have to make 150. Just shy of. Let's have a potato. Be about half a potato, actually. Howdy, howdy. Sorry I missed the chat there. I was tabbed out of OBS. And yep, my little Larry. Oh, fixed itself. That's awesome. Ooh, awesome. Welcome, Raiders. Glad to have you here. My little small part of the world. Well, pretty good. Just trying to get my power situation under control. I've spent too long threading the needle on power. Okay, that should be enough sheets. Oh, man, I hate this stutter. Wow, they just appeared in my hand. That was awesome. Ooh, helmet. I got the... Yep. Yep. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, I never finished hooking this up. Yep, I have a tendency to use power to try to conserve power, and I think it's more just to prove that I can do it. Although I do have a script that will automatically turn off like the auto lathe and stuff after a certain period of time, which actually does save me quite a bit of power because I have a tendency to forget about them, and they pull actually quite a bit just sitting there idle, all things considered. Stupid stutter. Sometime today I should probably also deal with my oxygen. I'm gonna have to... I've got oxygen, I just don't have a good way to throw it in a container. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much thrust, too much thrust, too much thrust, too much thrust. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Split them off. Need... Oh, cool. Had some coal overflow, so that's good. Which is running that one and helping the solar, so... Okay, cool. Do I want to build... 1, 2... You know what? That wouldn't hurt. Let's go ahead and build the frames out this way. Let's see. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and no, of course I didn't charge the battery in this. Why would I do that? It's just silly. Why would I do that? Can I? All right. Can I get lucky? I can at least do that. Power. Okay. I'm gonna have more power than I know what to do with soon. But that's why I've got... Wasn't that a 50 stack? Holy crow. I was not prepared. Would you? Thank you. Whoa. I need to improve my phase change system there too. Yeah. I started working on auto production, and cable is definitely one of those things I want to have ready to go at any time. And I just haven't gotten back to it. Well, there's the end of that. Whee! That stutter, oh my goodness. Pressure. I'm doing good. Right. And I don't think I can make heavy cable in you. I can make regular cable. If you listen to my... Yeah, okay. No, that'll work. Because I need that too, apparently. I have... Whoa. I literally have none. That's impressive. Oh, there's a stack. That's good. Pull those out. And I think I'm going to run out of silicon before I run out of anything else. So that'll give me 6 more batteries at this point. I'm okay with that number. Yeah. Do I need... I do not need the regular cable for now. I would love to get rid of this stutter. Oh boy. I guess... How are we doing here? Ooh, that's nice. That's ridiculous. I've got several different coated things. I've got each of these filtration devices out here, particularly the ones that are attached to the atmospherics. They are... I don't know if they go idle, but they're... Oh yeah, they do go idle. So if the pressure in this pipe goes too low, they shut off. But I also have digital valves down below. And this is what hooks into the main base atmospherics. So if the supply gets too hot, it shuts off, so I don't risk throwing a bunch of heat into the base. And I got my cooling over here. So this is the cooling line. Ooh, that's actually a really good temperature. I like that. I like that. Gives me a lot of capability of... Oh. Oh! My composter shut off. Okay. And, okay, so my oxygen's cool. That's 10 degrees. Nitrogen's cool, 10 degrees. Carbon dioxide is 17. Okay. But, now let's see, I've got the... Yeah, I got the Larry code, so they harvest automatically. And I can expand that up to 10 Larrys right now. I'm glad there's no fall damage. That would have hurt. I have an auto cleanup script that actually runs in every room. Shuts off all the lights when I'm not in the room. I can't believe the amount of power that lights draw. Kind of reminds me of when I'm playing Factorio and I got a bunch of lights out and they end up consuming gigawatts of power by the end. Unbelievable. And I might be stealing a battery. Yeah, stealing a battery. Because I yet again forgot to change to charge the battery. Alright. Cable and screwdriver. Wrong cable. That's why I needed the other cable. Okay, well, I guess let's work on this. I'll bring it to the room and I'll figure out what to do from there. Because I'm running out of real estate there. So each of these banks can produce up to 100 kilowatts. Burn 3 coal. Should actually control those pumps too. Whoa. That's weird. Okay. So, yeah, saw the lights come on, lights go off. Here, make it so. I got one light that's always on so I can see inside, and the rest of them turn on and off with my presence. Of course, I got my centrifuges running. Speaking of which, I need to check to make sure these are all operational, because sometimes they get stuck. And I think it just has to do with the load state. Deep miners are running. Well, I guess I'm over here. How backed up am I? Ooh, almost half full. These are all running, so these aren't backed up yet. Okay. Sure, I'll go ahead and close that. For the heck of it. Okay. Thank you for those. Oh. Nuclear battery. Guess what I'm putting in my welding utensil here? What is in my suit? Oh, I need to close some of this stuff here. I do have a nuclear battery in there. Cool. Well, sure. I'll put... Good golly. So, large and nuclear. Still making me some large batteries. 4 more to go. Excuse me. Okay, and let's go back outside. I'm amazed that it actually hears my mouse click when it stutters. Okay, here we go. Pull this out and this out. That's all right. Now let's go inside here. I do have large station batteries. You just need the some electronic parts. You need to make those too. Can I at least get them placed? Excuse me. You're probably pretty hot in here. Yeah, we'll let you cool down. So this is the solar battery. It's being augmented by the generator and 50,000 here. So 50. What's this output? Okay. Can we stop phasing through stuff? 20. and 20. Okay, so I can have up to 90 going into that battery at once. Wrong battery. This is out. Do that. Excuse me. Did I just... Wrench. Yes, I did. I rolled backwards. Why won't you flip around the way I want you to? I don't understand. Okay. It's a good series of batteries. Not enough sheets, I think. Is it 4? Oh, okay. Just enough for this. No, not just enough. I'm gonna miss one. Yeah, that's a very good point. It yeah, it's always the last one you try, it seems. Do I want these fed by different... I don't know. I've never really calculated how intense these storms are. It might be worthwhile to actually feed... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disconnect you and you. Because that was just for failover. So you're running 5 batteries. And then this is... Okay, so some of this stuff's got to go. 5 batteries, so these 5 batteries could be off the other bank. Excuse me. Alright. There we go. Sticky mouse wheel. Gee whiz. Nope, we're gonna go out 1. There we go. So this will come to the second wind turbine bank, and I need more cable. More cable already. For now. For now, I will deal with the spaghetti. And by for now, that means probably forever. Okay, so I'm at least hooked up. I don't have the outputs hooked up. Or them even at functional level yet. Oh, good. The temperature's come down to something reasonable. Crowbar. Close you down. I don't know if the bug is still in place or if I got the same temperature outdoors as it does indoors, if it'll damage the panels. Uh-oh. I deliberately checked for updates prior to this for that reason. Apparently it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, hey, maybe it'll stop twitching now. Maybe that's what was the problem. Maybe it was doing too much in the background. So, actually, so far it's looking pretty good. I haven't had a stutter. Well, okay. Shut up. All I had to do was say something. Are you done yet? You know what? I'm going to sacrifice that one. Heavy cable, because I need heavy cable. Grab you. Ooh, perfect stack. It's like somebody was listening to me. Steel sheets. Steel sheets. Did I grab all the steel sheets? Yes, I did. Okay, so I need to make steel sheets too. Oh my goodness. Feels like it's so much worse. Oh, how did I accidentally turn my little fan down? It certainly doesn't help. There we go. Okay. I can just go to atmospheric conditions. How many? I didn't even look. Okay, I don't want to leave that running forever because I will end up with a bazillion of them. Are you guys ready to... Okay, you are ready. Whoa. I've got enough seeds for now. For a very short amount of time, anyway, until I actually start working on Larry. Thank you. Yep, okay. Throw that in there. I'm holding 0% of a baked potato. I must lick my hand. There we go. Okay, how are we doing, Larry? Doing good? Staying out of trouble? Good. Should kick up the harvester so I can make some more water. Where am I? I forgot to check. Where am I? 133 liters. I'm pretty good. Can always do more. 33. Electronic parts I also need to make. Excuse me. I have some electronic parts. I'm trying to remember if I got some more down here. At one point I did. I may have already used them. It's eggs, which are in the works. I want to play with chickens, but I want to have a good place for them to live. I left them in that container because last time I had the egg box and it hatched while it was on the shelf. It was incredible. I didn't understand it. Electronic parts. That was 2 per, so probably 120 or something like that. Wow. I stopped that at exactly 50. Oh, almost out of steel there. Well, there's no need to fear. I've got steel coming out the yin-yang. Sad that I'm actually getting good at that. Why do I still have pipe? for that matter, liquid tanks. Okay. Oh, what are we stacked up to? Oh, interesting. Don't know how these actually stack. I've only done 10 at a time. 16. 17. 18. Alright, spit it out. Thank you. Let's go quits there. Oh, right. Large battery. Make up that last one. Excuse me. There we go. Large battery. Alright, now let's go through the door that I had opened for me. And let's go put the batteries in line. Do I still have the transformers on me? Yes, I do. Good. Yeah, I got 2 large ones up there, so. Oh, twitchy, twitchy, twitchy. What are we down to? Oh, yeah. Fair enough. At 20 degrees is fine. Okay. G. No, F. No, F. Oh, I see what I did there. Okay. Okay, pull out the sheets and the welder. Track parts and screwdriver. There we go. So 50 out of there. And what we'll do, we'll just do 50 out of here. That's input, we want the output. And you line up with the edge there. So we'll do that. And it'll just be easier to do this. Okay, so this, I can fully saturate a cable. Excuse me. Okay, come on, mouse. Cooperate here. Holy crow. There we go. Power, we will isolate. I don't need... Well, this is actually going to be a 4-way. I don't need the output off of the transformer. Digital, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll write some code from here later for go ahead and power that on. Just for fun, I could do this. I could turn that off and they charge a little bit. I'm not gonna bother with that. It's all because of this having or pulling the data off of that. So, but that's fine. That's fine.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, waste tank caution. Good to know. Yeah, you doing the ballet. I may as well build for the future, even though I'm running out of room. Quite literally, no more room. I have to expand the room. And okay, so So there's all that. We have... Wow, I actually managed to get that hooked up. Okay. So now you... Nope. Let's pull you up. Let's pull every time. You up. And you up. So you're the generator. Now, there's no reason that the generator and the solar can't be on the same network. More spaghetti. I love it. Come on. Here we go. This way, I can charge up 2 batteries with a generator at the same time. Oh, that's why. Because the pipe heaters. That is why. So if I do that, then all the solar and... I'll just leave it like that for now. The pipe heaters run off of the generator. And that was more of a dump the power when I'm overflowing the coal into it. So if I did that, then I'd never have any charge in the solar battery. Oh. We're getting really close to no power. Yeah, we're flashing no power. Yeah, we're discharging. Okay. Now we just need a windstorm and everything will be alright. Or everything is awesome. Okay, so... You should be... You're probably actually discharging. Wait a minute. How are you... You like taking priority or something? Should I... Yeah, might be worthwhile just finding some coal and chucking... here's some right under the base. Come on. There's a good deposit. Pretty sure I would have dug a hole already. Maybe not. Just scratching the surface. Excuse me, turn on. To capture some of this gas, but I'm not too concerned. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, give me 2 stacks, we'll call it good. Good. Huh, I can walk right out. That was awesome. Wrong side. Over there. Yeah, you got some. So, yep, the battery will not be fully charged because I have to fill up all the batteries that are low around the base. Need to restart the composter. So I gotta figure out that cabling mess. So I guess if it's offline, then I can probably do that right now. Oh yeah, waste tank full. So you're off. Now the good thing is, this is at vacuum, so I can just open this in here. There we go. Excuse me. Close. Thank you. Okay, so we will turn off the mixing valve. Make sure this is bled off. Oh, right. Turn you off. You're virtually empty. But I'll wait till you're really empty. Yeah, whatever. Close enough. And then you. Okay. So now I can pop this open and get to the other... What am I... Oh, I'm stuck on the battery. There we go. Okay, so power comes in from this side. This transformer see, I could... You know what? This is easy. This is real easy. I don't know why this was so confusing. So I just pop this off. And I just leave it like that. Now I can bring a connection down. Crap. No, I got enough. Barely, but I got enough. Okay. And we'll just limit the output from here. Which I don't think these really need all that much power. So what we got? Don't know how much these actually pull. I'll put it up to 4. Okay, so we're good. There's that. Kick this on, that's fine. And hook the water pipes back up. I should have checked to make sure that this actually got pulled down to a vacuum. But as long as it stays below combustion point, I'll be fine. So let's turn you on. Hit the valve, good. Down to almost nothing, good. You are building up pressure slightly. Turn you on. Turn you on. There we go. Back to making steam. Yeah, that's hot. Wonder if I could do a Stirling. Yeah. So pull, because this is going to be really hot. Pull this off against the cold pipe, which I guess would be, well, no, it'd be the atmospheric in here. And then maybe pull some off of here too. I don't know. I'll have to try that. I'll have to expand this out a little bit. But we've got a battery. Composter's running. We're making water. You know what? Let's go ahead and excuse me. Oh, there's no. Okay. I didn't actually put a frame over there. Hello. And just a frame for the heck of it. Okay. Whoa. There's that. There's that. I take that back. I need to yank that one out of there. So I can weld it up first. There's that. Next up, this guy. Brain fart. Now, that is too... Is that too deep? Pretty sure that's too deep. Yeah, that would have to be too deep. Too deeper than the third. Okay. Alright. Let's get my bearings straight here. Why is this so far over here? Darn kids. So... here's here. 1, 2... Okay. Alright, got my bearings straight around here. Make sure we weld up the right block. That would be fun. I'll have to try that sometime, see what happens. You weld a block together when you're in it. Oh! I need a wall piece here. I need a wall. If we're gonna blow that out, blow that wall out. Come on, I need a windstorm. Dirty. Okay. Yay, one more battery. Let's see, do I have a stack of transformers? Thought I did. Oh, there's a regular old battery. Solar panels. I really should do solar panels too. Oh, I put the transformers over here. That's why I thought I had a stack. Okay. Walls. That's what I wanted. Walls. Take that just in case I grab the wrong one. Let's just do a wall. Composite. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm gonna blow that out. Have some room. Do I want to play with Sterlings? I don't know what the maximum output is, so that's another thing. Seem to be having a brain fart. Right, well, we're thirsty, right? Let's go ahead and de-stinkify and have some french fries. Oh my goodness. Larry's sounding good over there. Water is unfit for drinking. What happened there? What has happened? 20 kPa. There's... not exactly sure where the... oh no, stupid. where the pollutant has come from. Short of a breach in the line. Oh, wait a minute. That's not good. I'm gonna go check the cooler and wonder if one of those pipes froze, even though they weren't supposed to. That's this side. Of course the door's closed. There's no... don't see any water down here. Be just my luck. No water there. Crap. Alright, where to blow? Doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, at least I was able to save a lot of water. So that does explain where that came from. It's funny because it's hot. Did anything else blow away? Okay, so... So wait a minute, so... Maybe that's not as foolproof as I thought it was. Because if this temperature gets too low, it's supposed to pull everything out of the cooler. Huh. Wonder if that was broken. No? The ice wasn't around, so... That's interesting. Well, now I need to get insulated pipe. Well, that's where the pollutant came from. That explains it. Pure ice water. So evidently there was enough in there still. Because obviously... Oh, yeah. I'm reading the world, not the... Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is too warm. So this is shut off.
Hydration critical.
And this is correct temperature, so that's fine. Still got 12 liters. That's enough for now. What are you up to? Yeah, okay. So you're climbing in temperature. So my phase change cooling is falling behind. You don't understand. So temperature's getting... Okay, it's forcing it to condense because of the pressures and the temperatures. So hopefully this will put more liquid into the system. So I think that's what my problem is here. Yeah, there we go. You actually have some working fluid now. That must be the magic. I love how you're so cold. It's almost backwards. The evap chambers are hot. And the condensation chambers are way cold. Ooh, yeah, this is looking promising because the temperature is coming down while I'm loading it with hot gas. That is excellent. Oh yeah, look at that. You are really... Okay, so you should be coming down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That'll make this side a little bit happier. Still fighting. Still increasing, but as this comes down, that should work good. Okay. All right. Pressure is holding pretty steady. What do I have you set to? 1 megapascal. I'll slow you down. I'm going to take you down to 500. So the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I can go and get something to drink. I might have to drop the purge valve setting on my purification loop there. Still got low battery. Need a windstorm. And it doesn't actually tell you what's in there. Or what's left in there anyway. So since you're still blinking, I guess I'll have some out of my emergency water here. My backup emergency water? It's not really emergency. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, I was going to check the purge valve setting. And I think Larry crashed. Nope, he's behaving. What are you set to? Oh, yeah, okay, you're set to 0, so you will get the pollutant out. It's almost drinkable. How are you doing? 100%. Okay. So we'll have drinkable water here soon, again. really don't like that that popped. Because that digital valve shuts off and then that pump is supposed to kick on and suck all the water out, but maybe it must be freezing before it gets to that point. So you're doing good. Yeah, you're bringing this temperature up good. I don't know if that's going to overload the system or not. We're going to check. We're going to watch that pressure. Pipe starts singing, we back out of it. Yep, temperature's climbing. Dumping a lot of heat in at once. But you're filling up, that's good. Well, you were. Temperature's going up. Okay. $36 liters on this side. Is it going to tell me this side? 40 liters on that side. So about 160 liters worth of pollutant in the system. Whoa, twitchy. Alright, when this comes up to 4.5 megapascals, that's when I'll shut off the regulator. Okay, I thought it was actually going to increase at a speed greater than that, so I'll decrease it back down to 500. It still would be dumping in there. Okay, so you're doing good. So you're the cool side. Where are we going? 74, 74, 73. Okay, we're going down. That's good. That's good. So we're dumping 45 kilojoules, which is pretty good. We're dumping 70 in on this side. So, yeah, okay. So I would like to probably throw in 3 more evap chambers. And a heck of a lot more of these guys. So if I do 3 and 6, 9, I'll just do 10. 10 is the magic number. But where's the temperature here going? It's still climbing. Oh, I've got 4 here. Yeah, okay. Need a heck of a lot more. Did it blow again, or is this just repositioning? Almost nothing in here. Or is this just the new stuff? Okay. I don't see any damage. These pressures, it should be solid though. Okay. I'm gonna have a watery basement. So this is, these are the generator pipe heaters. So when the generator is running, they also will be running. So that's charging that up. It's also sucking more out of here. How did I fit in that hole? That's perfect. So what is this up to temperature-wise? Not that great. That's okay. Okay. I keep forgetting to check the filters. Should I do that before I lose track of these? I should do that before I lose track of those. In-home swimming pool. Yeah, like Superman and the Lex Luthor's indoor. The old one, that is. With, oh, can't think of his name off the hand. There we go. That's looking good. Really? Okay, carbon dioxide. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Maybe I'm not going to do this. Oh, that was 100%. Whatever. Do that for now. Nitrogen. There we go. That one's 100. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. So, need a storm. If I build a weather station, will a storm come? Is that how that works? Okay, so I'm going to put the carbon dioxide filter right there. And weather station, for the heck of it. Not going to see a phase change device there. That would be here. Okay, I can make up to, with current supplies, 16 if I have silicon. And I should make silicon. Ooh. Why is there still iron in there? Was that iron in that backpack? And not... Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. That's why. Okay, I scared myself there. There's iron in that backpack because I grabbed the wrong one. This is the one that I wanted to grab. Yes, there we go. Let that process. Well, I'm stinky. Let's try this again. Excuse me. Yeah. Back to a green light. Which means that I can turn this off. Make sure it's empty. Turn that off. Sure this is empty. Wait a minute. What? Oh, it's the room that I'm reading with blue. Okay. Yep, okay. What are we doing over here? Still processing? Good. It's kind of interesting that the ores that come out of the deep miner need like almost no temperature, no pressure to process. Whereas the stuff you mine has to outgas and all that. Oh, okay, I guess 365 degrees is a little too low. Kelvin, of course. Here we go. Thank you for the backpack. Guess while I'm waiting, I will load this up. Though it's the iron that's really hard to deal with. Need to find an ore trader and... Excuse me. Yeah, I got enough iron. Guess I'll start filling up this backpack too. That way the centrifuges can do their thing. More coal can go into the generator. Yeah, I do wonder about that because it is interesting. And from a game perspective, it makes sense not to have a way that you can completely circumvent actually having to go out and collect your own gases. But still, it would be nice. Okay, we think we're ready to go. So let's go. Need 900 degrees for this. 900. Let that build up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Shoop. Wrong machine. Excuse me. Oh, overshot. It's because I dropped it. Because I dropped it first. So phase change device. Alright, let's go ahead and heck, let's build all 16. Weather station. What else do I need? Plastic sheets. I happen to have them. Now, I would imagine that this actually needs to be up in the air. There's a massive abundance of information. Next weather event time. Returns in seconds when the next weather event is inbound. Cool. Okay. That's kind of neat. Ooh. That is... Okay. I can deal with it. Consoles? Yeah. There we go. That's my next bit of code. I think I need 2 for what I want. Sign? No, that's not there. Flashing light, though. Housing there. Excuse me. I got more than enough chips. Okay, I'm getting a little crazy here. Okay. don't think I'm gonna have enough. No, I'm not. No. That's just, it just makes me laugh. Maybe I should turn that off just in case. Give me what I want. It's just literally like one. Go. Storm incoming. Let's get some signage. Come on. Oh, I need to grab a chip. Need to grab a chip. 2 by 1. You're up by down. Incoming. Just for fun. Throw that in there. Here's a chip. AC. Okay. Let's do this. Let's define the hash for the weather station. You know what? I already had it. Okay. Define light. That's also going to be flashing light. Name hash. Hash for light. Name hash. Storm incoming. Right. And I also need to define LCD, not console. Display medium. Just alias status. Think that's it. Okay. Let's make sure that, let's see, set batch, name, light, HLCD, no, name hash, weather, incoming. Holy crow, if I could type, WX, incoming, on, turn the light off. We will also, oh my goodness. It's because I'm not sitting perfectly in front of my keyboard. We want the monitor to be on, then we also want to set the setting to 0 just for blank. And, oh, we probably should also make sure that the weather station's on, just in case I forgot to turn it on. So we will load batch storm status. It's going to be... Completely forgot what it is already. Mode. Mode, okay. So we want to read mode. And sum is fine. Maybe average? Maybe average, just in case for some reason I got two weather stations. Branch not equals 0. Domain. Otherwise we're going to load batch from storm, not storm status, storm timer. It's going to be H next station. And that's next weather event time. I was kind of hoping that would just copy it. Set batch name, LCD, NH, WX incoming, setting, totally botched that. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that is literally all we're going to do there. I could literally throw the housing in there. I could throw it here. Oh, let's not do that. Does mean that I do need to put the weather station on the heavy cable network. Which I think we can do. I get a kick out of that. Okay, weather station. We're done here, that's done there. Let's go ahead and throw this on, and go hook up a weather station. Hello, Mr. Kitty.
Oxygen
Whoop.
low. Oxygen critical.
One could say that I was spacing out. Let's not jump right there. Is that Phobos or Deimos? Let's see. The weather outside is frightful. You're heading over that way. Forget where. I think it rises over this way. A better place to put the weather station than on top of the roof, unless it needs a frame. Okay. Light, and let's see, I've got to drop it down. Ah, I'm going to drop it right here. Should have swung a cable around this side. Oh well. Pull in that crowbar. temperature in here drop. There we go. It's on the correct side, right? Yep, it is on the correct side. That is in the iNet routine, so that does mean that that's not actually going to turn it back on. So now, if I go reseat that chip, it should start everything up. And I'll double check that I will turn the light on. Going the wrong way here. So that will turn off. Oh. Hey, do that. There we go. Oh, cool. Look at that. So in 5 minutes, we're going to have a storm. See? It's magic. I built a weather station, and now we're going to have a storm. You know, I should actually do a power display for the base battery. That makes sense to me. Oh, hey, there's a chip laying there. So let's get some more consoles. Let's do that. I want to do that. First, let's grab you. Okay. This ought to be interesting. Ugh. Disconnected half the base. This actually shouldn't cost me a wire. Still need one more. Battery low. Battery low. Okay, good. Consoles. Excuse me. Fine, I will do it my own way. Since it won't auto-rotate. And this will be named battery low. And write that in the brain fart. Well, we got 2 minutes. Should also auto start the composter when it's got stuff ready to go. That would make sense. Then maybe I'll be less likely to run into my issue. Why did I come out this side? Because this is the side I need to be in. I don't really have time to be messing around. Okay, since the storm's going to start, we'll shut that. And drop you here. Here the battery check. Import. Edit. Define hash LCD. Console. into set batch name. Device hash is going to be LCD. Name hash is going to be battery low. And setting is going to be R15. Set batch name HLCD. Name hash battery low on 1. I think that's good enough. Export. Boom. Now I've got a, now I have a battery readout. Storm ought to be coming in any second. Quite literally. Build a weather station, have a storm. Oh, interesting. You're low. That's kind of fascinating. Alright, increase. Okay, so maybe I should multiply that by 100 so it makes more sense. So we've got 12% battery and rapidly increasing. That's cool. So you can see just how much battery we're getting per second just out of the wind. %, battery. Keep in mind that's of, what was that, 12, 13 large batteries. I still got more to do too. 6 plus 5, and then 2 more. Yeah, 13 batteries, so. Oh, that's impressive. That's kind of neat. I like having a little bingo board for that.
Hunger caution.
Though. Should be reading it 2, I would imagine. Right? Branch not equals 0. Wait a minute. Branch not equals 0. Shouldn't it be equal 0? Yeah, it should be equal 0. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. So let's do that. Oh, that's funny. I feel like that light should be on, though. Shouldn't it? Oh, I don't actually hit. Oh, that's. Oh my goodness. I missed. Set greater than 0. Storm status. It's going to be R15. Let's move this up so it's always set there. Okay, let's grab this chip because that light should be on. typed something wrong. Set batch name, right? Oh, setting, dummy. On. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, this will be handy too. This will tell me exactly how long the storm lasted. So I didn't realize this counted backwards. I was just assuming that it would be at 0 because you already have a storm. So this one has lasted for almost 5 minutes now. Oh, that's neat too, because that'll persist until the next storm comes in. That's good. I like that. And then let's throw you on the floor. There is the code here. I want to take this and multiply so R14. So now R15 times 100. So I gotta do that. Now if I just remember to go up. Alright, cool. So essentially to go from 0% to 100% with the battery loadout I've got here, need 10 minutes of storm. Which I think that'll stay consistent because I'm going to put in another bank of batteries and they're going to be fed off of the other set of turbines that are just sitting there. And it's a good thing it's not realistic in the fact that it would very, very much excite those wires. Hunger. Thirsty. Oh, we can have some fun here too. It's not gonna be... I think I'm still gonna have some french fries left over. Excuse me, put them away. Frickin' popped again. And that means all that water just blew everywhere. Okay, that's great. I gotta change the threshold, I guess. Or something. I was hoping that that problem wasn't gonna show its face for a while. Wait a minute. Is there a pipe elsewhere that blew? Or am I just making an assumption? Oh, because it reconnected the line. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's because it reconnected the line. That had some pollutant in it. See, now you are... There we go. Storm's over. Well, I guess we can take a look at this. Cold pipe is -2 degrees. So 2 of these, 3 of those should be off, so... That does mean that the composter shut off. 27 degrees and cooling. You know what? Yeah, I do have to to make sure I don't liquefy the carbon dioxide. So let's... 31. You know, set it 3150. 3150. Okay. I cannot freeze or there we go. That'll work. So I have actually liquefied the carbon dioxide, which is kind of funny because it generally speaking doesn't like to be a liquid. And you're still going down. Awesome. What about you? Okay, I'm happy with that. How are we doing here? 20 liters, 20 liters, 20 liters. So you're full. 40 liters there. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's sufficient amount. Okay. Run around like a chicken with my head cut off. So I gotta put that purge valve. Turn that system back on. They're gonna have some simple logic, just turn on a transformer. I'm considering it. Yep, unfit for drinking. So we would have a pipe analyzer, look for pollutant over 0. And wrong, whatever, doesn't matter. At least it went the correct way. Turn this on backwards. So let's get some logic chips, and let's do it the old-fashioned way. Throw a little bit of water in there too. So logic I/O. Logic I/O. Need 4. Okay, I got a liquid pipe analyzer over there. Cool. This should not get that much enjoyment out of that. So there you go. Lasted almost 500 seconds. Got 83% base battery. 4 there. Do I need my memory? No. Processor. A logic processor. Yeah, I will need a processor. Because we're going to look for a greater than. Yeah. Yep. Gonna need that. Do I need a switch? Ooh, linear rail. I do need 2 of those. I do remember that. Okay. Logic processor. Throw a wall down. Oh, I thought you were gonna balance on there. First off, Larry number 3. Have a couple more stations so you can get those last 2 mushrooms. I know you've been staring at them. I know you've been wanting them. There you go. Got my blessing now. Oh, pressure plate. That's what I wanted to get.
Hydration critical.
As I run into problems opening the fridge sometimes, so... Is that actually over here? Nope, it's over here. Oh, it's not, it's a trigger plate, that's what it is. Okay, let's just do plate. Oh, alright, so that is in the electronics. Plate, trigger plate. Let's do a medium. 2 trigger plates, that's what I need. Come on. Thank you. This actually take a while to build. Oh, I love that. It's got 2 inputs. Okay. Logic reader. Read you. Writer. It's too bad you couldn't do that. Just stick them together like that. Okay, so what I'll do here is I will go ahead and help simplify a little bit of it. Of course, the output here is gonna tie back into the main. And then let's... Ah! Nope, nope, nope. Okay. That, and then... that. So, we are going to read the trigger plate. We're going to read setting. Read the logic reader. Excuse me, that's not what I wanted. Logic writer, thank you. Logic reader, out goes to the fridge. Open. Everybody wants their hands-free refrigerator. There you go. So in this case, oh yeah, I didn't bring. So I'm gonna put this. Oh crap, that's not really good. I guess we'll put it here. Nope. There we go. That's exactly how you want it. So we're gonna read. Actually, do I need to? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Compare. Yeah, that's what I want. Compare. This is input. I want to see if this actually... Oh, no, that's not going to work because it's going to... Yeah, alright. Okay. Alright, you got me. So we do need a reader. Not a batch reader, I just want a reader. Logic reader. We're going to read... pipe analyzer, which has power and data, so you know what? We might as well just do this. Now we put this out, we're going to have an analyzer, right? This is just... Compare. Do I need to have it on off? Can I just have it blank? Whatever. And then that's the output, so you're going to be here to here. And we'll light up a Transformer. Now, just for fun, how much do these chips actually require for power? So I think an IC-10 takes... Wow, that was the wrong thing to read. No, 10 watts, so... I guess if you keep it under 5 chips, then you might get lucky. Well, I should probably drink. Can I drink yet? I can't drink that. Go back to the bottled water, which has been disconnected, and I need to plug it back in. So I was going to move it. Oh my. Well, since I'm up here, why don't I just grab what I need for the memory. Do I have? I didn't have any of that printed off. So... because we just want 0. Just want 0. Spit it out. Spit it out. Compare unit. Power. Come in this way, gonna right out that way. Power. I guess this is Jesus, spaghetti mess of cabling. Don't particularly care for it, but it's what I got. Love the spaghetti. So what we have is we have a pipe analyzer, and we want to read ratio pollutant. And then we output to comparator. So 1, memory. 2, logic reader. 1 greater than 2, so 1, 2 greater than. Less than equals? Greater, equal, not equals, less, greater. Ooh. Okay. Hang on. No. Oh, I got this all sorts of screwed up. Okay. I'm trying to be cutesy with it, is what it was. So, logic writer, quite frankly, it's gonna be right here. Compare unit. Okay, you output to the logic writer from here. this one right here. Now this logic writer, which is getting crazy. Needs power. Imagine that. So this is power and data. And you need power and data. So and this will connect to whatever I'm doing for transformer. Which I should have grabbed one when I was up there, but I didn't. Okay, real quick, let's... Pipe analyzer, liquid pollutant, or ratio pollutant. Okay. Let's go ahead and just turn these on. So, in logic reader, memory. Greater than 1. So input, logic repair, output transformer, and on. Do I have another one of these floating around? Probably do it with an APC too, but let's just input. Okay, this is how I want it to go. I don't foresee the cabling for this being too cute either. So now I have to have power come into this. And, oh dear. So first off, let's turn you off. Empty. Turn you off. Keep going the wrong way with that. Okay, so we need to actually, I don't think that needed to be there. This is gonna go. Let me... Oh, wow. So you need to come up. And let's have you go over. Splice into here. Okay. And output from here. Oh, so spaghetti. So spaghetti. On. 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 Okay. So now I need to pull in power. Oh, crikey. You guessed it, through spaghetti. But what I want to do is stick this out so I can okay, snip these back. Gross. Need to hide this behind a wall. Okay, so boom. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn you on. What's the problem here? Oh yeah, I never set you. That's why. Okay, so output goes to transformer small. Output is on. Oh, you know what? I'm making the assumption that there's actually pollutant in there. There's not. Okay. Oh, good. Must be working. Okay, yeah, that's 0. Yeah, tracker's not going to help me. So go less than 1 plus 0, 0, 0. Okay, yeah, all right, that's working. Cool. Yeah, that was a fun little side project. Fun little side project. Okay, let's start printing off regular cable. Transformer, let's put that away. Large battery, large battery, large battery, large battery. Transformer large. Can I put... No. Put these down here for now. Don't need them. Logic I/O, don't need it. Transformer large. Don't need plastic sheets. Oh my goodness. Do I want to do these guys yet, or do I want to hook up more batteries? Already down to 57%. Okay, so cooling system's on. Next up, power usage. Base power consumption. So let's put those batteries in place and see if I can actually get the turbines hooked up. That's not going to be nearly enough cable. Okay. That's pretty good. That was almost a full charge. I want to take a look down here. So that's set to 80. Obviously it's not holding the room at 80. So oxygen's off, carbon dioxide's off, nitrogen is still on at this point. So that means I'm limited on nitrogen. As long as I don't exceed... Maybe we could... Yeah. For instance, mushrooms. Let's see, what's their... Ideal grow pressure is 100 kPa, so we are actually getting up above the ideal for those. But they will tolerate up to 200. that be enough? I'm kind of hoping that'll be enough. So let's go up and finish hooking up the rest of those batteries. Absolutely. Trying to remember if I brought the... Did I manage to bring the other turbines in? I think I did. I did. Good. So now I can just put all... Wow. I must be pulling all the energy. Hey, look at that! The solar is actually fully charged. That's kind of neat. So, interesting. I actually can take this down to 25. Since you got more batteries. Only reason. Only reason. Oh, sure, you'll place it correctly this time. Left a gap there intentionally. Needs frame. Alright. Out of room, quite literally. I might slap that just so I don't... Well, I guess it is misplaced, but don't lose track of it. I'll lose track of it anyway, so. For no good reason, I will slap it there. That's probably more accurate. Regular cables. Screwdriver. No. No. These are not wind turbines. Okay. This is a long way for little payoff. And we're going to have more, so I just have to build out the room just a little bit. I'm going to go out and then up and chase this up. Okay, up and over. Just shy. That's why I brought more. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do that. Perfect. So, solar generator. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, you got 5, you got 5, you got 3, just because I run out of room. Need 2 more frames. That's good. Oh, I guess I should turn on those batteries. Turn on the batteries so they can start taking charge. And them up here. So this will take my average down. Hello, there's a hole there. Awesome. And let's just do that. 35. We'll take this down to 35. So that leaves 30 for this cable. Might be slightly overkill. What? How are you? Wait, what? How are you generating any power whatsoever? Huh. Sometimes I wonder those things aren't lying to you. Okay, it's not quite outside temperatures, but they ought to be a lot happier in the cooler conditions. Although those batteries, if I remember right, don't like cool. Okay. Your red light. That's awesome. Well, you know what? I'm over here. Let's see if there's anybody here that wants this 6x6. Wow. 6x6 and 9x9 are very difficult to get. But I just find it funny that I've only seen 6x6s with O2 or needing a hanger. That doesn't do me any good because they're not going to want any ores. Okay. Now, do we hook up more phase change devices? At the moment, we don't need them. I need to kick the composter on, though. I do need to kick the composter on. I don't have the walls with me. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. So, kick that on. Got lots to grind. Your temperature's already still way up though, so that's good. Now you are cool, good. Okay, so I'm not having combustion in the pipe there, which is something I was worried about. And slightly oxygen rich, which is what I want. So I would rather have leftover oxygen than leftover volatiles. Especially in this volatile environment. Because this eventually dumps into the... This is the same pipe that I use to pull air out of the rooms. Which means there's going to be oxygen in it. So if the temperature's up way high, you can see that I'm actually combusting the leftover volatiles. So this isn't not doing a perfect burn. So again, I'm getting some waste heat in here. So I'm thinking I would like to try taking use this as a Stirling engine input, and maybe I need to expand this out a little bit. So use a volume pump, pull it out of the H2 combustor, and then I guess just pressurize the line up until like 45 megapascals, run it through a Stirling engine, then shove it into the filter. And then kind of the same thing here. The output's a lot cooler, but I wonder if I can get some for the Stirling out of that. So suck the air out of here, let it build up, and run it through a second Stirling. Maybe get a little extra out of there. Why are you just sitting in here? Okay. Whoop. Turned around to look at the cat. I almost fell in a hole. Okay, so you are ready to. Frames, probably need more frames. Guess what? I got frames. Steel sheets. Lots of steel sheets for these. You know, I was up there and I didn't rewrite the battery. So I am losing a lot. Still no storm. Well, I guess just grab what I can. We'll put the devices down and then worry about the plumbing. So we want this to be, let's see, what was it looking at? 100 or 11 times 7. And this is pulling out 45, so basically I need to double this. Okay, flip these over. And that took up 1, 2, 3. Which I don't actually need to put that big old gap in there. Will this work for now? Just 1. Come on. Just 1 spacing. Now I can pull the sheets out and start welding. So this will give me the ability to dump 90 kilojoules. Uh, 3150, I think. Excuse me. I wish it would auto-select that. And enter and escape. 3150. Okay, there we go. You're still kind of on the warm side. Yeah, you're. Wouldn't necessarily say you're running away, but. And I figured 2. So 6 more of these essentially. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more frames. This is kind of looking ridiculous. Boom. Condensation. 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 This is ridiculous. My next up trick. Actually, I'm half tempted to try and liquefy some nitrogen. That'd be kind of cool. Because I know it's a pain in the butt to get there, so that would be. Whoa! Don't fall off. That would be fun. Okay, let's wrench these up. And weld up. And then, no, I don't want to rename the whole thing. I was trying to set the pressure. Which, if I, yeah, can set it so it doesn't go above, well, I can't say that it doesn't go above a certain threshold. Oh yeah, no, that's true. I lose the cooling capability. That's actually probably what I should do for the downstream ones. Try to limit it to something. Oh, let's look at the chart. What should I limit it to if I'm going to do that?
Hunger
So
caution.
instead of 5,900, which obviously is way up here. Yeah. Say I don't want to go above 60, I would set it to 4250. Nope. Get up. 4250. That way this won't exceed too much, because the next the next step there, when it's that high, can't actually do anything because it can't evaporate it. What am I? Jeez Louise, it's ridiculous. 4250. 4250. And 4250. Oh, okay. It's kind of a light load right now, actually. What are you at? 16.3. Oh, I see. Temperature's going up again. This is actually coming down. So you should be doing quite well. Huh. You're running away. Why are you running away? Doesn't make any sense to me. 2, 5. Yeah, pressure's up. I'm actually almost overloaded on that. 27 megapascals. What are we doing over here? What do we got over here? 4 point. Achoo! There we go. More pressure in there, more volume to work with. And I got to pressurize you at some point. So now I need pipes. Pipes out the wazoo. Gas pipe, liquid pipes. I'll go grab liquid pipes out of the greenhouse. Yellow. Yellow. And there we go. Okay. Got enough gas pipes. And liquid pipes. That's insulated. I don't necessarily want the insulated. Because I want the hot side to be cool. And I have the atmosphere to do it with. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. We're in here. We should eat and drink. Nope. I can drink it again. Alright. Didn't fill me up all the way, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, So let's hook up the phase change devices. Way overkill on the cooling. But that's how I do everything. I over-engineer everything. So let's... Alright, let's do it this way so I can switch over there. There we go. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Just run down the line here. Very good. Cable might actually be an issue. Okay. So liquid side is hooked up on this side anyway. Gas pipes. Now these technically could also be uninsulated. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, that looked gray. But it's just the end caps that are gray. Okay. So other than getting these plugged in and going, these are looking good. That's so stupid looking. Okay, so now I need to put the carbon dioxide in. Okay. Right. Just so I get less beep beeps. Good. Now that is going to change the whole pressure of everything. Oh my. Alright, so yep, other than cabling, we're all hooked up. So let's start with this. Here. Huh. Oh, asymmetry. Turn you on. Turn you on. So that is going to take 60 liters out of here. Yep. So let's go ahead and start that back up. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go out here. Let's see, I don't need the data. Or should I just hook it up anyway? Yeah, I don't think. On this side, I don't think I'm ever gonna shut these off. The evaporation side, however, yeah, because I do want to make sure that the temperature does not run away. Three, 4, 5, 6. I think I have literally just enough. Yep. Literally just enough. Okay. You're set. So on. Gonna be. Wow. I literally had just enough for all that. That is crazy. Okay, so you're down to 0. So let's go ahead and dump some air in here, some polluted air, if you will. Warm up polluted air. I still have 0 gas. Well, I got the pressure up. Whoa. Not completely. Well, yeah, your temperature's low. Your temperature's okay, so yeah. So I should start seeing some gas in here. Got gas on this side. Don't have any gas on this side yet. Almost no liquid. Losing the liquid over here. But I am dumping in a lot of heat. A lot of heat, a lot of fast. How are we doing over here? How are we doing over here? Man. Okay, let's bring it down to 500. Still putting in, but shouldn't be nearly as fast. Should actually be. There we go. Now we're condensing. We're overcoming the temperature I'm throwing in. Awesome. Okay. That looks good. pressure's coming up. Good. Getting liquid back in the liquid network. Still have nothing in the gas pipe over this side. That was the increase, right? Yeah, okay. As long as they're still evaporating and I'm not heating up the whole system. So I like to have a little bit of gas in the system, a little bit of both states. So I know it's not necessarily being bottlenecked by not having enough water, not having enough. I say water, I mean liquid or gas. I could probably leave that running for a while. Let's check down here real quick. Now that all the water has sublimated away, blown away. Yep, so temperature's up to 30 degrees. And not likely to go very far. So, yeah, it's too hot to be connected to the base. So this is 29 degrees, which is, the cutoff's 30, I believe. $303, yep, 30 degrees. And you're 33, so you got to get down below that before you'll kick in. But otherwise, looking pretty good. Yes, condensation is happening in that pipe, as intended. You're actually dumping heat into the oxygen supply. So you're still... I almost feel like I need more. Yeah, so theoretically I can bring this down to a temperature that the pollutant freezes. You're 50.9, 44. And then you're... Yep. Cool. Ooh. Just thought of using a counterflow elsewhere. Okay, 20 liters, 20 liters, 20 liters, 20 liters. Okay, so these are all filled. And 14, 23. That's not a lot of liquid in that whole network. Yeah, I'm going to leave that running for a while. For sure. See what the battery state is. I don't think it was flashing at me yet. But we are down to 28%. Although, to be fair, that's with the, what, 3 other batteries that were at 0, so... It's too bad the water's not, or the storm's not counting down yet. I bet you could use the timer from the music machines. Stopwatch. The stopwatch. I bet you could use that. That could come in handy. Let's see. Phase change devices. We'll go ahead and throw more here. Getting messy. I'm going to have to do some organization here soon. Ooh, Larry's still going. Awesome. He hasn't crashed yet today. I'm impressed. Normally they're smacking into each other left and right. Alright. Let's go ahead and make some fries. Some microwave fries. That sounds delicious. Alright. Drink up. Eat some fries. There we go. Perfect. This is working. So if I have any pollutant in there, one thing I do want to check here is I've got the pressure at like 20 kPa. So I'll make sure that it stays liquid under 40, essentially. Oh. Oh, cool. I want to take a look. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I wish I would have saw that earlier. So here's pollutant. Let's compare it to carbon dioxide, because that's my cooling gas. So you can see here, I can actually get to a point where I turn the carbon dioxide into liquid with my pollutant loop, which is, I did that earlier. So volatiles, well, that's kind of nice. I could actually use volatiles as a coolant. Nitrogen's right at the bottom of the range. Oxygen's out of the range. Nitrous, nope, nitrous is the wrong side. Yeah, water. Water's better here. Huh. There, yeah, there is that little itty bitty spot there. So nitrogen and... So I guess... Alright, let's do this. Let's compare the volatiles and the nitrogen. So here's volatiles. Here's nitrogen. They're almost on the same scale. Nitrogen's a little hotter. No, volatiles are a little hotter. But the nitrogen has a larger area. Ah, real neat. So there is that one little spot there. Channel 0. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, it's a very, very tight range for sure. Which is why it's funny when I accidentally made liquid carbon dioxide. Of course, ruptured my gas pipes. Who would have thunk it?
Power low.
Power low. I actually... Oh yeah, 50%. That's real low, especially with a nuclear cell. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Fine. Oh, I should have laid down one more frame. Do I have any more frames just laying around? No, I don't, of course. Grab that just in case I remember what I wanted to do with that. I think the next time I'm definitely going to auto do the Oh yeah, definitely. I can only imagine. So, luckily, I didn't manage to get it down to that temperature. Although I think, yeah, as soon as the pressure or the pipes burst, the pressure went down, obviously, and I think it sublimated. Oh, oh, made some real progress today. I'm glad about that. So I think I'm gonna call it there for the night. Alrighty, well, I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next time.